All right, week 9, Chicago Bears versus New Orleans Saints. New Orleans at this point is showing being favored by 7 points. I really struggle to take New Orleans beating anyone by 7 points on a consistent basis. That's the reason why I'm going to take Chicago. Both of these teams are poor, and it's always difficult to select which one's going to suck less, but that's kind of the situation we're at. So the raw model does give an advantage over here to New Orleans. And we come all the way around to the box plot, it's just showing them to be right around even. All right, 17 thereabouts. And then likewise, uh, uh, when you look at the lower end of New Orleans, is it overlaps quite a bit here with Chicago. So it's the confidence interval saying that there isn't really an advantage. And it gives a slight advantage over here in New Orleans. So all the data is really kind of matching up to say that it should be a low scoring, even game. One thing I'll point out is New Orleans seems to stink, and then suddenly put up a bunch of points, which is what we saw this last weekend. But overall, New Orleans is a poor team with the exception of this lone pass defense. Then we come over here for Chicago. They're able to rush the ball, and then they stop the run really well, but they give up the pass a lot. So we'll see if Derek Carr can take advantage of that. Again, it just seems to kind of go back and forth. I realize that it's at New Orleans, so they can give some advantage to that. Not sure how much of an advantage that really is. Let's go to the performance chart. Big thing that just really jumps out here at you is the projected advantage in the run for Chicago versus New Orleans. So we'll see if Derek Carr can actually pass the ball. I also noticed that New Orleans was using Taysom Hill this week to really kind of mix things up a bit. So we'll see how that goes for them. Come over here to the right. They're at least protecting Derek Carr. New Orleans is. They've got they certainly have an advantage in terms of the explosiveness over here. A little advantage over Chicago. Again, Chicago, Justin Fields wasn't doing great. Now they're on to their second string quarterback, who this last week just really struggled a lot. But at the very least, overall as a team, they're not really fumbling a whole lot, whereas New Orleans can't really say that. Certainly seeing some interceptions going on here, and they're not protecting the quarterback very well. Chicago is. So we'll see how they're able to balance that. But if Chicago can run the ball and control the turnovers, it should be a close game. And we'll see if Derek Carr is a Derek Carr who's got the strong arm, or if he's got the weak arm that looks like it's about done. So those should make the differences in the game. So if you found this helpful, click like and subscribe and drop me a note. Thank you.